Feel free to download the Troop Cookie Manager Companion available at www.girlscouts-swtx.org/cookies to reference during this training. You are welcome to pause your training to do this. Welcome to Cookie Training for the 2019 cookie season. Thank you so much for choosing to be a volunteer for the world's largest girl-led business. A great Girl Scout season is led by girls, but is inspired by you, the adult volunteer. Thank you for giving your love, patience, and dedication to helping the girls do great things with Girl Scout cookies. You are one of the program's most valuable resources. Your encouragement, coaching, and guidance are key ingredients for a successful leadership experience for the girl. As a volunteer, you'll introduce girls to new experiences and help them unleash their inner GIRL, go-getter, innovator, risk-taker, leader, to take the lead and change the world. You'll be their cheerleader, guide, and mentor, helping them develop crucial skills and confidence to launch them into a lifetime of leadership. Important dates. Mark your calendars now with all cookie program important dates so you won't miss any deadlines. Find a full list of dates on page 3 of your TCM companion. A few dates I will highlight. To get in the first round of booths, complete mandatory online training and submit Troop Cookie Manager Agreement on or before Friday, November 16th. Saturday, December 8th, from 12 to 2 p.m. will be the eBudde demo and ACH process review on second Saturday at the Sally Cheever Girl Scout Leadership Center. Tuesday, January 1st, girls begin taking orders, and Girl Scout promise not before this date. Saturday, January 12th, GSSWT Cookie Rally at the San Antonio Zoo. We hope to see you there. Sunday, January 13th, TCM must have all initial cookie orders and initial rewards submitted and delivery date, time, and location selected in eBudde before 11:59 p.m. Wednesday, January 30th through Saturday, February 2nd will be initial cookie deliveries. Independent booth sites can begin if the site is approved in eBudde. Friday, February 8th through Sunday, March 3rd, Council-sponsored booth dates. Thursday, February 14th, first ACH suite. New for 2019, we have a newly formatted companion. We've added an eBudde section to help with visual instructions on how to complete processes in the system. We've also updated all pages to be more concise and hopefully easier to understand. New pending order process at Council, Cookie Warehouse, and TCMs can add a designated troop helpers or parents to eBudde as a cookie pickup person only. Further details will be explained later in the training. New online forms. The 2019 Girl Permission Slip/Form, the 2019 TCM Agreement, ACH Adjustment Form, and End of Program Report and Checklist will be available online at girlscouts-swtx.org/cookies. Click on the For Cookie Sellers tab and then click Program Materials tab. The 2019 Girl Permission Slip/Form can be completed by parents online, and TCMs will know which girls are participating by logging into eBudde and clicking on the Girls tab. Paper girl permission slips are still available if requested and will need to be submitted to your community cookie manager. Once you complete the mandatory online training and submit your training quiz, you will be automatically directed to the online TCM agreement. The ACH adjustment form will need to be completed online by the deadline for whichever ACH sweep you might need an adjustment. Remember that if you do not have enough funds to cover the whole sweep amount due, this form must be submitted by the deadline listed on page 40 of the TCM companion. The End of Program Report and Checklist. TCMs will not submit any paperwork to their CCM unless the troop has any delinquent account reports. If your troop has a delinquent parent, to protect troop proceeds, you must submit hard copies of your end of program paperwork to your CCM. Council Gift of Caring. Gift of Caring rewards will be available for only Council Gift of Caring donations. Troops are welcome to continue to donate to their chosen causes. However, rewards will not be earned for Troop Gift of Caring. Cookie exchange. The cookie exchange allows you to see what cookies other troops council-wide have to exchange. It also allows you to post what extra cookies you have to exchange. This is done on eBudde. Requirements for access to eBudde. Troop cookie managers must take the mandatory 2019 cookie program online training and submit all required participation paperwork. This includes the TCM agreement, cleared criminal background check on file, expiration date must be after April 1st, 2019, a 2018-2019 Girl Scout membership, and the Troop ACH authorization form on file with GSSWT. All requirements must be met before receiving troop cookie materials. Reminder, girl cookie materials should not be distributed until fully completed and signed permission slip/form is received from parent or guardian. When all requirements are met, you will receive an email from eBudde with a link. Please be sure to check your junk or spam mailboxes as your email may not recognize the sender. The link that will be emailed to you will be active for 7 days. Click the email link for your first-time login. Everyone is considered first-time login, including returning TCMs. Create and enter a personal password. Confirm that password. There is not a generic password required to log in this year. Enter, review your name, address, and phone numbers. If your 7-day window has expired, visit ebudde.littlebrownie.com, log in using the email address you provided on your TCM agreement, click on Forgot Your Password. Follow the instructions to reset your password. Immediately update all information including address, phone numbers, etc. eBudde Troop App Plus has been completely revamped and recreated for the 2019 season. All things eBudde are now available at the tip of your fingers by accessing the mobile app. You must be an eBudde Troop user to log into the Troop app. You cannot log into the Troop app if you are a CCM or council volunteer. In the upper left-hand corner, there is a menu icon that will list all the options available in the app. Please note, not all eBudde functions are available in the app. At the bottom of each screen are the dashboard icons for quick reference as to your status of your troop. This includes important messages from council, CCMs, your calendar, booth signups, checklists, and community contacts, as well as help. The eBudde Help Center has information and instructions on how to use the Troop App Plus. A new feature in eBudde this year, the Cookie Exchange, allows TCMs to see what cookies other troops have to exchange and allows you to post what extra cookies you have to exchange. When you first go to this tab, you may see all zeros until you and other troops post your transaction. Find the eBudde Troop Manual in the eBudde Help Center under Council Manuals and Quick Sheets, Troop Manual, page 70 through 71, that has instructions on how to complete a cookie exchange. Initial cookie order. Between Tuesday, January 1st and Sunday, January 13th, work with girls and your troop and parents to encourage them to go door to door and contact friends and family using digital cookie to send emails and collect orders online. Once you receive the initial cookie orders from the girls, parent or guardian, for any paper order card or girl delivered orders from digital cookie, you will enter them into eBudde for each girl. Note, you can save information in eBudde as you enter and may save as often as you need, but you must verify that all information is correct before you submit the order. Once you submit the order, you will not be able to make changes. Page 14 through 16 in your TCM companion has very detailed instructions on how to do this in eBudde. Follow instructions on page 14 through 16 to complete your initial order in eBudde. Girl order cards, also known as paper orders, must be entered into eBudde by the TCM. Girl delivered orders from digital cookie must be entered into eBudde by the TCM. Parents need to inform TCM of all approved girl delivered orders on digital cookie. Troops, boys/girls may also order a conservative cookie order for your first booth at this time. Initial order deliveries are Wednesday, January 30th through Saturday, February 2nd. Reorder sites and the cookie warehouses open Tuesday, February 5th. At the bottom of your initial order screen, you will see the totals. The top line shows the number of individual packages. The center line, cases to order, shows the transition from packages to cases. The bottom line shows the extras. This is the number of packages you will have extra after you fill all grow orders and your first booth order you entered, if applicable. If there seems to be too much, adjust your booth initial cookie order. Remember, you can always pick up more cookies at reorder sites, but you may not return any cookies. Remember, initial orders are due in eBudde no later than 11:59 p.m. Sunday, January 13th. Once you've submitted your initial order in eBudde, you will select your preferred delivery location and date. You will select a specific time, but that time is not guaranteed. The counsel and delivery agent may need to adjust the time based on the number of selections at the location. However, neither the delivery station location nor date will be changed. Because of this, you must ensure you or another adult will be available during the full delivery station time frame. Example, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. In eBudde, the Delivery tab allows you to select your cookie delivery site, time, and view your delivery information. Ensure you select the delivery station number and location you want. See page 17 in the TCM Companion for all delivery stations, dates, and approximate times. Important, do not select a site that is already filled. If you select a site and not a time, the system will not recognize your entry and your selection will disappear. The system will tell you how many time blocks you require, so ensure that if you need 20 minutes, there are enough empty blocks together for your needs. Check the delivery station times carefully. If you're unavailable to pick up your order any time during the hours listed at a particular station number, you need to have another adult pick it up, or choose another delivery station where you are available during all hours. Once a delivery location and time are assigned by counsel, it cannot be changed. If you or another adult are unable to pick up the order at the scheduled time, you must pick up your initial cookie order at Burger of San Antonio, located at 17745 Lookout Road, Suite 240, Shirts 78154. From 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Monday, February 4th. Volunteers will drive through, just like a fast food drive-through, to pick up cookies. As always, volunteers must take their time to count and ensure the quantity of cases they are receiving. Cookies may not be separated or distributed to parents, guardians at the delivery sites. If for any reason you are unable to make your scheduled pickup time, try to find other adults to pick them up for you. Remember to count carefully when you take possession of them and give them a receipt once you take control of the cookies. Clean out your vehicle, fold down seats before arriving. Ensure your vehicle is large enough or that you have several vehicles to take your full order. See carload chart suggestion on page 18 in the TCM Companion. Children are not permitted at the delivery site and must remain in the vehicle if they're with you. Bring a government-issued picture ID, driver's license, or military ID. Be prepared to wait if you are late or extremely early. Cold or rainy weather can affect the delivery schedule. Your patience is greatly appreciated. Count your order carefully. Double check your count and inspect the outside of each case. Do not rush and ensure count is correct and that all your cookies are loaded into your vehicle. Sign the initial order receipt provided by the delivery personnel. The helpers at the site will load the cases into your vehicle. Store cookies in a cool, dry place until you distribute them to parents. Arrange to distribute cookies to parents as soon as possible. Remember that the number of cases you sign for is the number you are responsible for. No adjustments will be made after you drive away from the site, so ensure to count carefully. If you do not pick up your cookies on your scheduled date and time, you will need to pick up your initial cookie order at Burger of San Antonio, located at 17745 Lookout Road, Suite 240, Shirts 78154. from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Monday, February 4th. Distributing cookies. Notify adults when and where to pick up their cookie order. Before distributing, schedule individual pickup appointments at least 15 to 30 minutes apart so orders do not get mixed. Complete receipts ahead of time and separate girl orders. During distribution, distribute cookies only to an adult. Count with the adult until you both agree on the total. Have the adult sign the receipt for the cookies. Keep the original and save in case there is a question later about the order. Once you have a signed receipt, the responsibility of payment for the cookies is transferred to the parent guardian. The receipt is the only proof that the responsibility of payment for those cookies is transferred to another person, TCM to parent or TCM to TCM. Let parents know when money is due. Parents may not receive additional cookies if money is owed. Remind parents when and where you will be available for money to be turned in. Remember, money should be turned in weekly. Booth scheduling. During the first round of booth scheduling from Wednesday, November 28th through Wednesday, December 5th, each troop is limited to a maximum of 5 slots total. Only 2 of the 5 slots can be at any of the premier stores, Walmart, H-E-B, Lowe's, Sam's Club, and Bass Pro Shop. For non-premier locations, you may schedule only 2 back-to-back slots on one day at a location. For example, you can schedule 12 to 4 p.m. but can't schedule 12 to 6 p.m. New, an additional round of early booth scheduling has been added to the lineup. During the second round of booth scheduling from Wednesday, December 12th through Wednesday, December 19th, if your troop had access for the first round, you will be allowed to add 5 more slots for a total of 10 slots. If your troop did not have access to the first round, you will be allowed to add 10 total slots. Every troop is limited to a maximum of 10 slots total this second round. If a booth location is full, you can request to be notified by email if any slots become available. Turn off notifications the same way you request them. Available on the Troop App Plus. More information is available in the eBudde Troop Manual in the Help Center. Council-sponsored booths. Holding Girl Scout cookie booths at a location is a privilege granted by local merchants and community partners. If abused, even unintentionally, it could cause all Girl Scouts and other organizations to lose the opportunity to be at these locations permanently. Girls need to be safe and considerate of the property and customers. Adults need to ensure they are following all guidelines. All troops are welcome to sign up for booths in the entire Council's jurisdiction. Troops do not have to stay within their area or community for booths. Please be respectful of your sister Girl Scout troops and choose booth slots cautiously and carefully. Absolutely do not book the entire day of one location because you think you will be able to get all the girls in your troop signed up for the entire day. Failure to follow the provided guidelines will result in your troop losing some or all of your selected booth slots without prior notice. Do you know of a good location for a council-sponsored booth? Let us know. We are happy to contact locations on behalf of Girl Scouts. Independent booths are booths that are set up and created by troop or girls, not council. Independent booths may take place at any business not on the council-sponsored list. Do not approach or ask any Walmart, Sam's, Lowe's, H-E-B, or any other businesses on the council list, even if one of the locations is not listed in eBudde. Be sure that any location you choose for an independent booth is not located within a shopping center connected to any H-E-B stores. Girls should not set up booths in front of establishments that they themselves cannot legally patronize. If you schedule an independent booth outside of your county, besides Bexar County, it is your responsibility to contact the CCM to verify if there are any city-county vendor permits and how to obtain them. Troops or girls may begin selling at independent booth sites once initial cookies are picked up, if they have received signed permission from the site and the location has been marked approved in eBudde. Page 12 and 13 in the TCM Companion has independent booth information. Page 27 in the TCM Companion has detailed instructions on how to request an independent booth in eBudde. If you have more than 10 independent booth slots to request, please organize them in an Excel document and send to customer care at girlscouts-swtx.org. The Product Program Department will upload them under your troop in eBudde if approved. Booth Recorder. Booth sales must be recorded in the Booth Sales Recorder. This helps us track data and provide feedback to our gracious booth location hosts. TCMs may specify additional booth sale recorder users. If you have an adult in charge of the booth site that is not in eBudde and you want them to record the booth site sales, you will need to add them in as a Troop Booth Recorder only user. This will allow them to record the booth sales on the mobile app and/or in eBudde. They will also be able to change their contact information in eBudde. They will not have access to any of the other Troop tabs in eBudde. Note, as a Troop Cookie Manager, do not add yourself as a Troop Booth Recorder only user, or you will lose access to other tabs in eBudde. Important booth reminders. You must unclaim any booth site you will not be using 24 hours in advance to make them available to other girls. Do not approach or ask any Walmart, Sam's Club, Lowe's, H-E-B, or any other businesses on the list of council-sponsored booth locations, even if a location is not listed in eBudde. Be respectful to the store your troop is selling in front of and use recycled bags from that store or bags that do not have a brand name printed on them. Booths should have a minimum of 1 girl and 1 adult and no more than 4 girls and 2 adults. Absolutely no adult-only booths and no tag-alongs at booths. If you need change for a booth sale, the correct way to do so is to have an authorized signer on your council-approved Troop bank account. Write a check to another authorized signer and have the bank break down the bills and coins you need. You should not use the Troop's bank account debit credit card to withdraw cash for booths, as those transactions are not recorded with signed receipts. If security and/or police have to be called to your booth for both council-sponsored and independent booths, you must report it to GSSWT immediately via phone call and by submitting an incident report. Be respectful of your sister troops. When new booths are uploaded, which occurs on a weekly basis during booth dates, do not reserve all slots for all days. It is suggested that you reserve 2 slots on a few days, and if you check back after 24 hours and there are still slots available, then you can choose more. Thank you for following the Girl Scout law. Reorders and pending orders. The locations listed on the left in purple offer walk-in cookie pickup. This means that you do not have to have a pending order to pick up cookies. However, a pending order is always preferred, as it allows the location to evaluate inventory accordingly. The locations listed on the right require pending orders to make sure that the order cookies are loaded in the delivery agent trucks. These pending orders must be entered in eBudde 48 hours before pickup. Remember that submitting a pending order does not ever mean that your cookies will be pulled in advance. It only ensures that cookies are available. Page 20 and 21 in the TCM Companion has information and location dates and times. Page 25 in the Companion has instructions on how to enter a pending order in eBudde. Pending Order Pilot at Council Cookie Warehouse. New this year, TCMs can assign designated people, parents/adults, in eBudde to pick up pending order cookies from only the North Central. This is the Council Cookie Warehouse location. TCMs will enter their pending orders in eBudde, select the NC location, and the designated cookie pickup person will retrieve the exact amount ordered. No paper reorder receipt will be required. Pending order is already inputted in the eBudde system by the TCM. Troop Cookie Pickup Only user will tell warehouse staff the troop number and staff will pull up the pending order on a mobile device. The Troop Cookie Pickup Only user will enter their email address and eBudde password to sign for the cookies. Pickup-only users will not have access to change anything on the pending order. If a change needs to be made, the TCM may log into their Troop app and adjust the pending order. Receipt is sent electronically and recorded in eBudde. Updating eBudde. TCMs are responsible for keeping girls' records, parent payments, and troop-to-troop transfers updated in eBudde throughout the program. Numbers must match. Check reports in eBudde often to ensure everything is balanced. On page 22 through 32 of your TCM companion, you will find detailed instructions along with pictures of eBudde to help guide you in your eBudde usage. Digital Cookie helps girls superpower their cookie goals as they go beyond the booth with mobile and online channels. The platform is a fun, educational tool that helps girls run and manage their Girl Scout cookie business online. That means more ways for her to learn and more opportunities to power new, unique, and amazing experiences that help her learn essential life skills, soar in confidence, and discover the leader within, and have a ton of fun. Girls must agree to the Girl Scout Digital Cookie Pledge when they set up their digital cookie store. The current pledge states, I will only post about my participation in Digital Cookie on social media sites where my friends and family and not the general public can see my social media page. This means that I will not post about my participation in Digital Cookie on websites such as Twitter, eBay, Craigslist, or any other website where my posts can be viewed by the public. I understand that my council may impose other rules about my use of social media under Digital Cookie, and I will follow those rules. GSUSA will be providing a newly revised version this year. Prices for direct ship orders are lower this year. Please note that any girl-delivered online orders must be approved by parents first. Parents must tell TCMs how many and the variety of cookies to fill these orders. Any girl-delivered orders placed before initial order must be included in the troop's initial order. See page 28 in your TCM companion for more info on Digital Cookie and eBudde. ACH Procedures. Prior to the start of the cookie program, each troop should ensure it has an active council-approved troop bank account in good standing, a current ACH authorization form on file with GSSWT, and turned in the December 2018 finance report. If not sure, check with your troop leader or troop money manager. Troops without a council-approved bank account, or if the bank account is out of compliance, must sign an agreement to deposit to council and deposit all product program funds into the GSSWT council account for the duration of the program. Digital cookie payments are automatically calculated into all three sweeps through the date of the notification email, which means these payments will decrease the amount you owe council. When calculating the amount to sweep, these payments will be considered. If a troop has a credit balance and at the second sweep due to DOC payments, then a second sweep will not take place. Note that any credit sweeps back to the troop account will not take place until after council's cookie audit is completed. An ACH notification email will be sent on date listed in the notification email will be sent column. Reminder, troop-to-troop transfers must be entered into eBudde within 12 to 24 hours of transaction, as it will affect troops' balances due to council and any ACH sweep amount for both troops. Do not wait until end of program to enter troop-to-troop transfers. ACH and ACH adjustments. If the amount due will not be available in your troop bank account by the sweep date, you must complete and submit the ACH adjustment form, which will be included in the ACH notification email. Troops submitting an ACH adjustment form for the first or second sweep will not be allowed to pick up reorders until the adjusted amount has been paid. You will be required to provide the adjusted amount that can be taken on the sweep date. Remaining balances from adjustments will be rolled over to the next sweep. Adjustment forms received after the due date will not be processed in time to change the sweep. If the troop did not submit an ACH adjustment form by the appropriate due date and there are not sufficient funds in their troop bank account at the time of withdrawal, troops will be charged a service fee by GSSWT's bank. This may also make your troop ineligible to pick up cookie reorders. You can check your sweep deposit transaction history in eBudde under the Payments tab, which was formerly the Deposits tab. Final rewards. Cookies must be assigned to girls in eBudde for rewards to be earned. Ensure that the number of cookies assigned to the girls on the Girl Orders tab is equal to the number of cookies signed out in the sales report. You cannot allocate more to the girls than what was signed out. There is no patch summary report this year. You must enter total number of patches in eBudde for the following patches: Super Sister Patch, Cookies on the Go Patch, Cookie Rookie Patch, Booth Champion, and Booth Sales Patch. Girls who reach 1,200 plus packages must select all physical rewards for levels 15 through 900 packages. Cookie credits are not cumulative after 1,200 plus level. The Family Guide is an incredibly useful tool for TCMs. During your parent meeting, review the Family Guide with parents to make sure they understand and are aware of the program, activities, and their responsibilities as the parent or guardian. Best of all, have the parents work with the girls to fill out the rewards page of the guide. Collect this tear out from the girls and keep with your paperwork for a smooth reward order entry in eBudde at the end of the program. If a parent misses your deadline to turn in money, complete a delinquent account report to document the money due. Include all signed money product receipts, the girl's signed permission slip if paper form was submitted, and a printout of your end of program report. Failure to include proper documentation with the delinquent account report may result in the delinquent amount payable by you, the TCM. If you have any delinquent account reports, you must complete the ACH adjustment form and submit by the appropriate due date. Parents, guardians who fail to pay counsel for product programs by the deadline risk their eligibility to participate in future product programs with their daughters until the balance is resolved with counsel. If parents owe money or troop doesn't have sufficient funds before the final ACH sweep on Thursday, March 14th, you must submit an ACH adjustment form by the deadline, Monday, March 11th, and a delinquent account report with required documentation to protect troop proceeds. End of program. The 2019 End of Program Report and Checklist is online. The only item you will submit to your CCM in hard copy is delinquent account reports, including all required documentation, delinquent account report form, permission slip if paper slip was turned in, all signed money product receipts. If your troop does not have any delinquent accounts, you will only submit the online end of program form. Please retain any paperwork relating to the 2019 program for 1 year. Do not submit these to your CCM: the troop sales report, reorder receipts, troop-to-troop transfer receipts, and troop patch summary report. Tons of people look forward to Girl Scout cookie season each year, and it's what most everyone thinks of first when they think of Girl Scouts. It's also the time when our movement is most visible, and critics of Girl Scouting use the cookie season to promote their special interests and spread misinformation about Girl Scouts and what our organization stands for. We want you to be prepared in case you or your girls are confronted by a critic or question about Girl Scouting's position on social issues. Girl Scouts has a long and proud history of diversity and inclusion. We do not discriminate on the basis of race, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, national origin, or physical or developmental disability. And sexual orientation is a private matter for girls and their families to address. Girl Scouts has established standards that do not permit the advocacy or promotion of a personal lifestyle or sexual orientation. Our volunteers are held to the same standard of behavior whether they are heterosexual or homosexual. A common misconception is that Girl Scouts is a Christian-based organization. It is not. Girl Scouts is a secular, values-based organization founded on democratic principles, including freedom of religion. We encourage girls to learn about their faith and the faiths of others in Girl Scouts and wear religious awards they have earned on their uniform. Some critics use our recognition of other religion as a claim that Girl Scouts have taken God out of the promise. This is untrue. A requirement of membership in Girl Scouts is to recite the Girl Scout Promise and Law. Our organization allows individuals to substitute their own wording for God and replace it with the deity of their faith. Girl Scouts is nonpartisan and as a nonprofit organization, Girl Scouts may take action or advocate only on legislation that directly affects the rights, responsibilities, and purposes of Girl Scouts of the USA and its councils. As Girl Scouts, individuals may not participate in any activities that support or oppose a candidate for public office. However, activities that are designed specifically to be informative, such as a voter registration event or debate, and do not advocate a position or candidate are permitted and encouraged. All funds raised in the name of Girl Scouting must be used for that purpose. It would be misleading and a breach of public trust to use the Girl Scout name to raise money for another purpose. Girl Scouts are permitted to raise funds as troops and may decide as a troop what to do with troop proceeds. For example, a troop may collect donations for a Take Action project benefiting the animal shelter and choose to donate their troop proceeds to the nonprofit. The Girl Scout organization does not take a position on abortion or birth control. Our membership is a cross-section of America with regard to opinions on religious and social issues and practices. We recognize and support the primacy of parents as they educate their daughters with regard to human sexuality and pregnancy prevention. Last year, Boy Scouts of America elected to change their membership requirements and welcome girls in Boy Scouts. This is likely to raise friendly questions or unwelcome comments from customers during Girl Scout cookie season. It's important to note and share that Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts are two very different organizations. Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts have a shared history, but have operated as separate organizations with different philosophies for more than 100 years. If you are questioned about Boy Scouts this cookie season, own the girl in Girl Scouting and share the important lessons and life experiences your girls are learning or the goals they plan to achieve. Refrain from commenting about Boy Scouts unless you have personal knowledge and experience to share. Please report any inappropriate behavior to the Product Program Department as soon as possible. Now that your training is finished, please follow the link below the Cookie Program Training video to complete and submit your online Troop Cookie Manager agreement. The Product Program Department will inform your Community Cookie Manager within 24 to 48 hours after your TCM agreement is submitted. Your CCM will contact you to distribute program materials and to inform you of any missing requirements, such as your 2019 membership, background check expiring before April 1st, 2019, ACH authorization for a bank account in good standing, most recent finance reports submitted to the Finance Department. Once all requirements are met and you are uploaded into the system, you will receive the welcome email from eBudde. Please use all of the resources available, such as your TCM companion, to guide you through the 2019 cookie program. If you have any questions, please reach out to your CCM. If you need to contact us, this is our information. This information is also on the back of your TCM companion. Thank you for being a Troop Cookie Manager. Best of luck for a great cookie season. The end. Remember to go take your quiz.